There we go. It's working. Welcome, everybody who's joining us on Facebook, X, YouTube, LinkedIn, and the International Space Station. I think Lynn hooked us up somehow with the International Space Station as well. If you are joining in, I am Tom Cotter, and I'm here with Lynn Herman, who I wanted to bring on today and just kind of share her work with my network. Lynn Herman lives in Fresno with her husband of almost 38 years and has two adult children. And growing up, my mom tried to do this with me, so thanks, Mom. But Lynn's mom actually was successful here. Lynn's mom taught her to write thank you notes, send birthday cards, and show appreciation for the people in her life. So Lynn has been with Send Out Cards for the last decade, helping businesses and entrepreneurs with relationship marketing. And what she has found is that when you are intentional about developing genuine relationships, everything else falls into place. So Lynn, thanks for jumping on this social media live stream here with me. I'd love for you to share, with the people that are
Well,
listening
thanks
in.
for having me.
Yeah, thank you. So, what exactly is Send Out Cards, and how does someone access the service?
So, Send Out Cards is a system that allows you to create cards online or through the phone app. You choose a card from an extensive card catalog with cards for any occasion that you can think of, or you can start from scratch and design your own. You can include photos or even grab some images off of Google if that's what you want to do. And then the company will print your card, stuff it in an envelope, address it, stamp it, and mail it for you. So the cost of the cards starts just at over $1, which, as you know, is less than a card that you could buy at the drugstore or the card store. So it's super convenient and it saves you time and money.
Yeah, so actually, I don't know if you planned this right before we came and did this live stream, but yesterday, last night, actually, when I walked to the mailbox, I had a box from Lynn here that had brownies, which my wife Christy was super happy about. And it also had a card in, that box as well, just a little thank you card. Very nice. Nice little back on there too, if you can see that. But so thank you for the brownies. And my wife thanks you too. My kids thank you. I'll let them eat them now. So relationship marketing, what makes it different from other types of marketing?
Well, the purpose of marketing, as you know, is just to get in front of people to advertise your business. So they'll use your products or services. And this is usually done in some form of advertising through email, online, the radio, TV, social media. But it usually focuses on the company, what they have to offer, and what they can do to help your business. Relationship marketing, on the other hand, focuses on developing the relationships with prospects or current clients in order to stay top of mind and show appreciation. So this in turn helps to establish those long-term relationships, which leads to future business and referrals. So the rule of thumb with relationship marketing is 80-20. And what that means is 80% of what you send out for marketing, whether it be emails, text messages, or cards, it should be relationship based if you are truly doing relationship marketing. So, and then that 20%, that's your true marketing piece. So let me give you an example. Let's say I reach out to my clients 5 times a year. 4 of those times would be strictly relationship building with absolutely no mention of any business whatsoever. So I'll say that again. Absolutely no mention of your business whatsoever. And that's the absolute key to how relationship marketing works. So this could be birthday, anniversary, thank you, holidays, celebrating family milestones, etc. But that 5th time you reach out, that could be something about your business, a special you're having. Maybe you want to send out a coupon, or whatever it is that you want to mention about your business. So now, what is it about using a greeting card in lieu of text messages, emails, etc.? So by using a greeting card for your relationship marketing, you're offering a tangible touch, something you can hold in your hands, just like you had that box in your hand, you held that card in your hand, and although you didn't take the brownies out of the box, that's soon going to happen, right? And so a lot of times those cards are turned into keepsakes, whether they might be put on the refrigerator or maybe displayed on the mantle. Sometimes if it's got a great photo on it that's meaningful to the recipient, sometimes it's put in a frame.
Yeah, I mean, maybe almost 2 years ago, my wife and I went to the Eiffel Tower. We took a picture, we posted it on Facebook, and lo and behold, after we got back, a card arrived in the mail from Lynn that was that picture that we had shared on social media. So yeah, that was definitely something that we kept, because otherwise it's just all on our phones, or we got to look on Facebook to see our pictures. But now we got a card from Lynn that's a picture of us that is on our refrigerator. So let's use an example of how a real estate agent would use your service. What would it look like to build a relationship with their prospective or current clientele?
So beginning with the first time that someone reaches out to them, it's always in good taste to send a thank you card, whether they get the business or not. Not everyone sends thank you cards, believe it or not. And just by doing that one simple thing, they're setting themselves apart from other realtors. But let's say they close the deal. Woo-hoo! Well, most definitely a thank you card as well as a gift. So, for example, you got some brownies. Send out cards has some wonderful gifts. That would be appropriate to send to their clients. Everything from brownies, other edible gifts, gifts for the home, and lots of other thoughtful items. So, we sold our last home 25 years ago. That's how long I've been in this home I'm in now. And I don't remember who our realtor was because she's never reached out the entire time that we've lived in this home. So if she'd stayed in contact with us, I'm sure we'd be using her again.
So it looks like we lost Lynn there. She'll jump back on. There she is. She's coming back on here. There you go. You were saying that you lost contact with your real estate agent, and then you were saying you lost contact with a real estate agent, and then we lost contact with you just for a second there. So you can keep going.
Yeah. So anyway, if she had stayed in contact with me during that whole time, I'm sure when it comes time to selling our home right now, we would probably use her again. And the reason I bring this up is because a realtor would like to get repeat business and or referrals. And a great way to stay top of mind would be to send an anniversary card each year of the day that they bought their home. That's just one card a year, but a realtor could really amp up the relationship by also sending 1 or 2 other cards during the year. And if the realtor followed their clients on social media, that would be a great way to grab photos of family happenings and create a card using a photo of the family in their home. So it's super easy. It doesn't take much time, and the return on the investment is well worth it when repeat business or referrals come rolling in. So, and this isn't exclusive to just the real estate industry. So many other businesses could benefit from this exact same model as well.
Yeah, just thinking about, my industry of, home solar, after someone goes solar on their house, there's some important dates that most of us who work in solar like to keep track of. And that starts off is, when their system gets permission to operate from the utility. That's kind of like your solar birthday every year, that day with your utility. And then 3 months after the system got permission to operate, usually, salespeople like to meet with their client, their customer, and do a bill review, right? Oh, we lost Lynn again. She'll be back. So they like to do a bill review, and then also, tax season is another important, not holiday, definitely not a holiday, but it's an important thing for people who have solar because, as you approach that day in April, a lot of people are thinking about, okay, how do I, if I purchase this system with cash or a loan, how do I go about filing, that with the IRS? So, so yeah, those campaigns can be really helpful, Lynn. So many people might think that they don't have time to add one more thing to their busy schedule. So what can they do to be more consistent with their relationship marketing efforts, do you think?
I totally understand being to add one more thing. And, many business owners, they already have somebody working in their office that can take care of the sending cards. Sometimes they hire an assistant to do that, but sometimes this isn't the case and it's not possible. So fortunately, Send Out Cards has a very
And she'll be right back. So no matter what kind of business that you work in, while Lynn is coming back in here, think about how you can create campaigns with greeting cards and other kinds of gifts, edible gifts, to build your relationship with those customers of yours and those prospects of yours. Maybe there's depending on what business you're in, maybe there's a kind of a, beyond just the holiday, seasons. Maybe there's a season for your business. Landscaping companies. Springtime is a big, season from them. I'm looking out my window right now and seeing 3 of my neighbors mowing their yards. Actually, one of them is a lawn service. But car sales, all of the different trades that work with different kinds of clientele. There's different campaigns that can be created with Send Out Cards to stay in touch and to build that deeper relationship with your prospective clients and your existing clients, which is even more important if you have the recurring sale or other products that you can help those clients with. So one of the things that Lynn is going to talk about here in a minute, if she can get back in here, is the 10 card challenge that is on her website that I wanted to share with you all. And it's a challenge over the next 20 days from whenever you start to send out 10 cards, just to kind of, baby step into this, where you don't have to create cards with, hundreds of different people, but just to send out 10 cards over the next 20 days is a nice bite-sized type piece here. Looks like Lynn is having trouble getting back on. I will share Lynn's contact info in the comments on this post if she's not able to get back in here. There you are, Lynn. Can you hear me now?
I can hear, I just can't see you.
Okay.
There you
Any
are.
anything else that you wanted to add about uh how it doesn't take a lot of time, that's not really a concern for people, that it's easier than you might think.
Right. It is super easy. I mean, there's a little bit of a learning curve, but if you've been working on a computer, it's not hard to do. Just a matter of creating your card and letting the company do the rest.
Um,
So, if go ahead.
no, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, the bottom line of send out cards is just to create better relationships with those in your life. So, whether it's family or friends or your clients. And when you receive a prompting, that's that little nudge when someone comes to mind. Send out cards provides that vehicle to be able to reach out in kindness. And can you imagine what the world would be like if we all did that each and every day? It would be wonderful.
Yeah, I may circle back to a question here, but just in case the internet drops you off again,
Yeah,
how should people contact you and where do they find you?
right. It's sendoutcards.com/149553. Sendoutcards.com/149553.
Great. I was looking around on the website and it talks about the 10 card challenge. Would love it if you could explain what that is exactly.
Right. Well, Send Out Cards has many card packages to choose from depending on your needs. But if you're new to Send Out Cards and you just want to take it for a test drive, so to speak, there's a 10 card challenge that you can take. It only costs $20. You get 10 cards, stamps are included, and you can try it out. And many businesses have found success just with the 10 card challenge. In fact, one recent example was a hypnotherapist. He sent out the 10 cards. He received 5 bookings at $250 a session. So I would say that's a pretty great return on investment.
Yeah, definitely. Well, any last thoughts, Lynn, that you want to share with those that may be watching?
Uh, I think that's it, Tom. Thank you for having me. And I just think that if you want to make the world a better place, whether it be with your family, friends, and your clients, uh, reach out in a way that they can see, feel, and touch that card. It will make a world of difference for your business.
Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate you so much and being willing to come on here and talk with the audience about relationship marketing and send out cards.